His Excellency, I'm imploring us to preach equality. The anti-homosexuality law in Uganda, because I'm seeing MPs here. I see, yes. So I'm wondering, this goes to our MPs. Sanctions is here and other MPs are here. These MPs, they claim that they are fighting for liberty. But they voted for this draconian anti-homosexuality law. So His Excellency, can you call out these MPs who voted for this bill, which is now a law that is discriminating our people? I'm speaking of this because I have friends who are gay, and they have suffered because of the law. But okay, okay, let me respect everyone's time, and I say thank you so much. I'll ask it on Twitter.
I want to invite the President. My name is Alex Waiswa. You are Deputy Spokesperson.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, I thought you guys are my friends. Why do you ask me hard questions now? Thank you. I like it when you ask the hard questions. That's what leaders are for. And, you know, maybe the Honorable Sanctions was trying to say, and I agree with him, that somebody said that I disagree with what you're saying, but I will defend with my life your right to say it. The World Bank suspended loans to Uganda. When they passed the anti-gay law in Uganda, boom, sanctions. It made me question, while we are happy that sanctions are being slapped on General Museveni, but we still ask, we still question the selective observation of human rights in Africa. And why am I saying this? In 2009, Museveni massacred people on the Kayunga protest when he blocked Kabaka from accessing his territory in Kayunga. Museveni massacred people. We didn't see one sanction. In 2014, Museveni passed the anti-gay bill, part 1. That was 2014. And then sanctions were slapped to Uganda, to the extent that Museveni, using his boys, Fox Odoi and Andrew Mwenda, repealed that law through court. For me and many Ugandans, we know that Museveni is using the anti-gay bill as a way, every time he sees he has lost popularity among our people who are largely religious, then he will pull out that to endear himself to the population. But not in good faith. He doesn't bring that in good faith, because if he was bringing it in good faith, I mean, we have so many problems that need to be legislated on in Uganda, and he ignores them. But he gave that importance. So he passed it in 2014, but it was repealed later and on his directive. In 2016, 2 years later, Museveni, using Ereru, massacred hundreds of people in Kasese. Women stripped naked, tied with hands. Children stripped naked, tied with hands, and men shot them point blank in their hundreds on the head. We called for sanctions, 0. Among those people that were killed in Kasese, we don't know whether some were gay or not, but they were human beings. Their rights were abused. Nothing happened. In 2020, in 2 days, November 19th and November 18th, more than 150 people were killed on camera. It was shown on BBC, on CNN. Many media houses reported on it. We called for sanctions because that was gross violation of human rights. We want to believe that the right to life is a fundamental human right. In fact, it is the first right. Nothing happened. We called for sanctions, apart from a few statements that were brought out, nothing happened. You know? In 2021, January 14th, Museveni blatantly rigged the election. He blocked United States election observers. He blocked European election observers. He rigged the election. Even the United States Foreign Department issued a statement dismissing those elections, that they were not free and fair. The EU did the same. Guess what? Those were only statements, but only a few months later, billions were pouring in to help Museveni continue doing the same. We said, what values bring us together with the international community? Now in 2023, Museveni brought the anti-gay bill, part 2. And like I said, he uses it for politics. He uses it when he has nothing anymore to say. Because he has nothing to discredit me, he will either say I am a tribalist because he thinks it's a curse to be a Muganda. I don't agree. You know? If he does not use tribalism, he's going to say we are agents of the whites, of colonialists. If he does not say that, he's going to say we are agents of homosexuals, etc., etc. So he brought that bill, targeting, among others, the opposition. Because it's one of the things he wants to use. I mean, when you come to America, it's very easy to say, oh, you're from America, where there are homosexuals. Now you have been dealing with them. And in that law, you can be imprisoned. And you can be imprisoned, and he will stop you from challenging him. So he brought it. And then, boom, the world explodes. Boom, they get serious. I said it one time, Taylor, don't stop filming. Continue filming me, because I want the world to hear my words. So, I wondered, I said, wait a minute. Does the international community mean that in Africa only gay rights are human rights? You know, as a matter of fact, if there's selective observation of human rights, the African people will even start to question. They say, what are you pushing? What agenda are you driving? So you mean in Africa, to be considered as a person in human rights, you have to be gay? The people that were massacred in the November massacre, we don't know whether there were some of them among them. So we believe that all human rights are human rights, and all humans should be respected. And I repeat my words, the international community must stop the hypocrisy of selective observation of human rights. All human rights are human rights, and all humans deserve dignity. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. People power! Our power!